Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Oh, 1 second. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, entrepreneurs from Mozambique, from Tanzania, Kenya, Senegal, Togo, Cameroon. My name is Adora Okolie. I'm the programs executive with the Tony Elumelu Foundation. Jacqueline, please, can you confirm you can see my screen?
Yes, I can confirm it's working.
Thank you so much. Okay, so welcome to today's information session. And with me on the call is Jacqueline. Jacqueline is a project manager from the GIZ team. Then we have Ivan and we have Foco. Ivan will be helping us with the Portuguese translation, and we have Foco who will be helping with the French translation. So it's so good to have everyone here as we'll be talking about updates on the program and expectations and things you should look out for during the program. So Jacqueline, you can take on from here, then Foco translates. Thank you.
Hi, thank you very much, Adora. Hi, everyone. So it's an honor to be here again. I think the last time we met was during the information session at the beginning of the training. So it's a bit ago. But yeah, let me first say congratulations to all of you. You completed weeks of intensive learning, participating in master classes, engaging in mentorship sessions. And yeah, you put a lot of work into your business pitches and plans. So I have to say, this is not a small task, and you should be incredibly proud of yourself. In general, I would like to take this moment also to truly appreciate the dedication, hard work each of you has shown. So we understand that there are a lot of challenges you face, balancing, for example, the personal and professional lives, navigating the up and downs of building a business. And yet you committed to this training program, invested your time, and delivered outstanding results. So this is truly inspiring. And we from W4A are deeply impressed with your work, and we are really excited to move forward from here. So yeah, but in general, we gathered today to look forward to the next steps. So our wonderful colleague, Adora from Tony Elumelu Foundation, will soon give you some more insights in the next weeks. However, importantly, our jointly path does not end here, as the program has a lot more to offer, and I'm really excited to give you more details to all upcoming possibility later on. So once again, congratulations to your accomplishment, and we are really happy to be here with today and looking forward to walking the next step with you. Thank you so much, and I will hand over to Foco for the French translation. Thank you, Foco.
Thank you very much. Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue une fois de plus pour cette session d'information. Donc, aujourd'hui, nous allons vous entretenir sur un certain nombre de thématiques qui vont aller autour de la revue de votre business plan. On va vous donner un ensemble de mises à jour. On va vous parler on va vous sensibiliser sur les documents qu'il faut pour le site capital. On doit aussi vous partager quelques opportunités qui feront suite à ce programme. Et bien sûr, il y aura des questions-réponses avant les mots de clôture. Donc, une fois de plus, le GIZ apprécie tout ce que vous avez déjà fait comme boulot. Et puis, la collaboration avec la Fondation Tony Elumelu se passe très bien. Donc, c'est pour ça que nous sommes très contents que vous ayez atteint ce niveau et que vous soyez autant engagés pour ce qui est de cette aventure. Merci. Over to you, Ivania.
Thank you, Foco. Eu sou a Ivânia e vou estar a fazer a tradução em português. Bem-vinda a todas que estão aqui a participar desse encontro. Esta é uma sessão, bem-vindas à sessão de informação. E a Jaqueline mencionou aqui que gostaria de agradecer a todas pelo vosso esforço e comprometimento de poder ir nos treinamentos e também por terminarem os vossos planos, os business plans. E hoje estamos aqui para mais uma sessão de informação e gostaria de agradecer a presença de todas. Over to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ivania. Thank you, Foco, and thank you, Jacqueline. So next up, we'll be talking about the business plan review update. So I understand that everyone has submitted their business plan. Everyone that was sent these emails to join the information session has submitted their business plans, financials, and pitch video. And these business plans are being reviewed by a third-party consultant. So as soon as you're done with the reviews of your business plan, they will provide feedback, which would help you to improve your business plans. So the feedback that the independent third-party consultants will share is to help you refine your business plan. So you shouldn't take it, if the feedback doesn't come off as very good to you, you should take it as you shouldn't take it negatively, right? Instead, you should help or you should use it to improve on your business plans or what you've already worked on. So like I said, or like it's stated here, the business plan review is a critical part of the program. So we want to ensure that we are building resilience, we are building very good entrepreneurs who has feasible business plans, good business plans that they can present to any other investor, okay, to show that they are actually ready entrepreneurs or they are actually good entrepreneurs. So this business plan, after the business plan phase, we'll be doing a verification on all entrepreneurs to check if you are, or to check your business, or to check on your business and how ready you are to start up a business. So remember that not everyone that was shortlisted to the business plan review phase will be funded. So we apologize in advance to entrepreneurs or to participants that may be dropped off, but do not take it to heart. Do not feel bad, as you already have consultants who provide you with very good feedback that would help you in even getting more funding from other investors. Foko, please translate.
Thank you, Adaora. Donc, pour ce qui est des mises à jour concernant le business plan, nous tenons à vous informer que vos business plans, vos états financiers et les pitch vidéo sont en train d'être revus par une tierce partie. Ce sont des consultants indépendants. Et chacun de vous va recevoir un commentaire sur son business plan, ce qui va lui permettre de s'améliorer dans le futur. Donc, on n'attend pas que vous puissiez réagir vis-à-vis de ça. Donc, c'est des commentaires qui vont vous aider à vous améliorer dans le futur. Donc, dans la suite, on tient aussi à insister sur le fait que ce business plan est très critique dans ce programme. On veut être sûr que les entrepreneurs de la Fondation Tony Melo sont des personnes bien formées qui peuvent être résilientes dans la vie. Et on signale que pour la suite, on va faire des vérifications. Donc, on va essayer de vérifier si vos affaires fonctionnent et qui vous êtes, la prochaine étape. Et on précise aussi que ce n'est pas tout le monde qui va envoyer, qu'on a reçu le business plan ou bien qui va te vérifier, qui recevra l'argent. On vous l'a suffisamment dit. C'est uniquement les plus performants en termes de business plan et toute la procédure depuis le début qui vont être admis à la phase suivante du programme, c'est-à-dire le financement par le site capital. Donc, merci. Over to you, Ivania.
Thank you. Agora eu vou prosseguir com a tradução em português, nesse processo de revisão dos planos do negócio. Os planos do negócio e os planos financeiros e os vídeos do pitch estão neste momento a serem revistos por um consultor independente. E no final do processo, os consultores irão dar um feedback detalhado e eles vão para todas as participantes para que vocês possam melhorar os seus planos de negócio. E se pede que vocês recebam esse feedback como um presente, porque este é uma etapa crítica e os feedback também vão vos apoiar a refinarem os vossos planos de negócio. Isso também vai vos apoiar a se prepararem para a próxima fase. Entretanto, notem que nem todas as participantes em que os seus planos de negócios vão ser revistos vão ser financiadas. Então, só aqueles planos que vão ser selecionadas com um bom performance ou com um bom desempenho vão ser considerados para a próxima fase.
Okay, thank you so much, Ivania and Foko. So we'll move on to the next phase. So after the verification phase, we expect that entrepreneurs or participants in the IYBA-WE4A program have started getting their documents ready to be funded with the seed capital. Now, we don't expect that everyone has their documents handy or at hand, but we expect that you show some level of readiness. right, to receive the seed capital. So even if you're not selected, at least you have that your business is registered such that if there's another funding opportunity from another partner or from another investor somewhere else, you already have documents to show that your business is actually ready to take on, or ready to make profits, or um, ready to create more employment opportunities. Okay, so regardless of whether you receive funding or not, it is very good. We encourage all our participants in our program to have their businesses registered with the business authorities in their countries, to have their businesses registered with the tax authorities in their countries, and to also have a business account. It is I'm sure we have taken learnings from our previous masterclass sessions where we tell you that you should have a separate account. Your business should have a separate account from your personal account. So to show that you are investor ready, to show that you are ready to make profit, to show that you're ready to be a viable entrepreneur, we expect all entrepreneurs to have these documents ready, to have your business registration certificate, to have your tax document, to have a bank account for your business. So this shows that you are a viable entrepreneur. You are an entrepreneur ready to take on Africa. So Foko, please translate. Ivania translate, and I will take the entrepreneurs through the documents they need for the capital disbursement.
OK, thank you. Donc, pour ce qui concerne le capital d'amorçage, nous vous encourageons tous à être investor ready. Investor ready, ça veut dire que vous devez être capable de recevoir un financement si un investisseur est intéressé par votre entreprise. C'est pas quand vous allez vous accorder que vous allez partir créer votre entreprise ou bien ouvrir le compte. Et on aimerait que vous le soyez pour vous-même, indépendamment du fait que vous ayez reçu l'argent de la fondation ou pas. Donc, voilà une précision qu'on tient à faire. Donc, pour ce qui est de la documentation qu'on va vous demander, il y aura bien évidemment votre carte d'identité, votre registre de commerce, les documents fiscaux et le consentement de vos partenaires. Donc, voilà les différents documents qu'on va attendre de vous pour pouvoir envoyer l'argent uniquement à ceux qui vont être retenus. Mais on dit vous devez avoir tous ces documents pour vous-même, indépendamment de la fondation. Merci. Over to you, Evania.
Thank you. Então, no que concerne aos documentos para o capital inicial, primeiro encorajamos a todas as participantes para estarem prontas para o investimento. Não importa se vocês recebem ou não o financiamento, porque se vocês estão prontas, têm o vosso negócio formalmente registrado, vocês estarão prontas para poder apresentar as expectativas dos potenciais investidores para os vossos negócios. Então, encorajamos que tenham contas bancárias dos vossos negócios, que tenham os registros formais nas instituições governamentais, como o IYBA-WE4A, que estão em Moçambique. E aqui também tem a lista dos documentos que precisam estar prontos. Temos o BI válido, que é o cartão de identificação, que tem que ter uma foto da participante, o nome e também a data de nascimento. Depois tem o certificado de registro do negócio, que tem que estar registrado não menos do que 5 anos desde a data que vocês se aplicaram ao programa do TF. Tem a taxa, o certificado do negócio de pagamento de impostos, que em Moçambique é o certificado de início das atividades, que tem que refletir o nome do negócio, os regulamentos do país em que vocês estão a operar, e também que deve conter o proprietário do negócio. E depois tem também o formulário do parceiro. Se vocês têm um negócio que está a ser gerido ou que tem mais de um proprietário, então vocês também têm que apresentar esse formulário que tem que ser submetido à fundação para mostrar que vocês têm uma parte do capital social.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ivania. Thank you, Foko. So the documents that are required. Oh, before I continue, so just to mention that the reason for having these documents as well is just so that when we ask, please submit, or if you're eventually shortlisted, you don't get to run helter-skelter trying to meet up with the deadlines. At least you already have them handy. Okay, that's another point that you should take into consideration. So, moving on, we should have a valid ID card. Now, the ID card should show your face, your name, the name you used to apply to the program, and your date of birth. So we are able to ascertain your age. Okay, because our program has is open to adults. Okay, so we just want to ensure that you are eligible to actually start a business in your country and all. So you should show the photo of your face, your name, and your date of birth. Now, date of birth should not vary. So the date of birth you fill during application or during the pitch, during the program should not be different from what is on your ID card. So ensure there's consistency. And if you realize there hasn't been consistency, please write to us. Okay, providing a proof more like your birth certificate that this is your actual date of birth. So business registration certificate, like I mentioned earlier, you should ensure that your business is registered. I understand that we have entrepreneurs that apply to the program with their businesses being in idea stage. Their businesses are not yet operational. So like I said earlier, it is necessary and important for you as an entrepreneur to have your business registered. It shows that you are ready. You're ready to actually start a business. So whether you are funded or not, please ensure you have your business registered. And our own criteria or requirements is that your business should not be more than 5 years as at the date you apply to the program. Okay, so it should be within 5 years or up to 5 years. So any business above 5 years is not viable for us. Not that it's not viable, sorry. Any business that is above 5 years is not accepted. So your business should be registered within the period of 5 years. So your tax certificate, yes, or tax doc evidence that you have registered your business with the tax authorities in your country. So after you have registered your business with your business registration authorities in your country, you should ensure that your business is ready to also pay tax. Okay. So your tax document should have your business name and not your personal name. But we understand that some countries, they actually tie their tax number to the owner of the business, especially if the business is a sole proprietorship. And I understand that everyone knows what is sole proprietorship or the different types of businesses we have. Sole proprietorship, partnership, we explained that during one of our masterclass sessions. So if you are just the owner, if you are the only one managing your business, you understand that your tax PIN is tied to your business, to your name, to your personal name. So there could be variances in the tax document you present to us. So please, for this set of people or for this category of people, we expect that you send us an email with an evidence that in your country, the tax name, your tax document is usually in your name. Okay, thank you. So next up is partner's consent form. So if you're running your business with another person that is not participating in the TEF program, you should get a consent from that person. So this doesn't apply to everybody. This applies to only people that has their businesses running with another person. So you have your business, you share your business with another person, you should get a consent from that person, indicating that he's giving you his consent to participate in the program. Okay, that letter should be signed by your partner or whoever is contained in your business registration certificate. So I'm sure most businesses we've seen, or most participant businesses we've seen, certificates we've seen rather, has the names of their partner contained in the registration certificates. So that name or that person or that party should present a letter signed by him saying that he's giving you the go-ahead to use their business to participate in the Tony Elumelu Foundation, in the IYBA-WE4A entrepreneurship program. I hope this is clear. Foucault, please translate Ivania after Foucault. Thank you so much.
OK, thank you, Adora. Donc, pour les précisions qui concernent l'encaissement du capital d'amorçage, les documents sont les suivants. 1. Une carte d'identité valide et approuvée par le gouvernement. Ici, la question de voir que vous êtes bien évidemment adulte et que vous êtes éligible pour ce programme. 2, c'est le registre de commerce. Ce registre de commerce doit être pour une entreprise qui a moins de 5 ans à la date de la soumission de votre candidature pour ce programme. Et on tient ici toujours à préciser que nous voulons éviter les gens qui vont courir après les délais. C'est pour ça qu'on vous demande d'être prêt à recevoir les investisseurs. Donc, votre entreprise doit, en temps normal, déjà être créée et que vous ayez toutes les documentations dont on est en train de parler. Ça évite de courir après pour les délais. Donc, votre registre de commerce, sur votre registre de commerce, il peut avoir le nom de plusieurs personnes. Alors, pour cela, on vous demandera en 4e position une autorisation de ces personnes qui sont sur votre registre de commerce. Ça peut être les actionnaires ou le directeur général. Il faut que ces personnes-là fassent une lettre de consentement, qu'ils sont d'accord que vous puissiez participer et encaisser les fonds dans le cadre de ce programme. C'est ça qu'on appelle la lettre de consentement des partenaires. C'est ceux qui ont leur nom sur votre registre de commerce tel que la loi le dit dans chaque pays. Le point 3, c'est le document fiscal. Il faudrait que les documents fiscaux soient au nom de l'entreprise. Maintenant, il arrive dans certains pays que certains documents fiscaux soient au nom du porteur de projet. On vous demande donc à ces personnes qui sont concernées, ça peut être au nom de votre propre personne parce que c'est une entreprise individuelle ou parce que c'est comme ça dans votre pays. La fondation demande à ces personnes qui sont dans ces cas-ci d'envoyer un email à la fondation pour indiquer les preuves que dans votre pays, les documents fiscaux peuvent être au nom d'un individu. Donc, voilà pour la première partie des documents qu'il faut. La suite va venir. Ivania, you have the floor. Thank you.
Thank you, Foco. Actually, I already went through all the documents, the necessary documents, but I will reinforce some points that I didn't include. Para reforçar alguns pontos em relação aos documentos que devem ser submetidos, na questão da foto, por favor, verifiquem se os documentos que vocês submeteram no momento da aplicação, do momento do pitch, são os documentos que estão lá e se não, atualizem. E na questão da certificado do pagamento de impostos, este documento tem que refletir o nome dos vossos negócios, a não ser que exista alguma regulação a nível do país que existe que sustente que o nome da empresa pode estar acoplado ao nome do proprietário. E neste caso, se for o caso, por favor, envie um e-mail ao TF, porque este é o caso que ocorre quando as empresas são usualmente de uma propriedade única. Em relação ao formulário de consentimento, em caso de vocês terem uma sociedade partilhada com alguém, então vocês devem ter uma carta escrita do vosso parceiro de negócios dando a aprovação de vocês participarem ao programa do IYBA-WE4A. Tem que ser uma carta escrita e assinada pelo parceiro do negócio. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ivania. Thank you, Foco. So moving on. Yes, so moving on. We expect you to have, like I mentioned earlier, we expect you to have business accounts, business bank account details. But for the purpose of this program, for the purpose of the IYBA-WE4A program, we expect participants in Cameroon, Senegal, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, and Mozambique to have a UBA business bank account information. So you should open an account with UBA because we have UBA presence in those countries. Okay, and for participants from Togo and Malawi, yes, we should open a business bank account with a reputable bank. Okay, one that can actually receive current funds in dollars. Okay, so next up, bank reference letter. So after you have opened a business bank account with the bank, with UBA, if you're a country where UBA is present, or if you are not in a country where UBA is present, with a reputable bank, we expect you to provide us with a bank reference letter. So the reference letter is one showing that your documents have been checked and you actually have an account with us. Okay, just to confirm that they have checked your documents and they are certified that you have an account with the bank in the business name that you have shared with us. Okay, so if you will present you or will give you a template which you present to the bank for UBA countries, we'll give that template to you and as well as to UBA, just so that when you go there to inform them that you are an IYBA-WE4A participant, they will give you all the necessary support and attention that you need to provide to get the bank reference letter. So I'll reiterate again, for participants from Cameroon, Senegal, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, and Mozambique, we'll give you a bank reference letter which you will present to UBA in your country, and they'll provide you with the bank reference. They'll provide you with the bank reference letter. So for participants from in countries where UBA isn't present, we would also give you a bank reference letter, which you present to your bank to confirm that they have checked your documents and your bank, you have a business bank account with the bank. So please ensure that these letters or the bank reference letter that has been provided to you is stamped and in the bank's letterhead. Okay, so we will not accept any bank reference letter that is not in the bank's letterhead. This applies to both UBA countries and to non-UBA countries. So please take notes. So like I mentioned earlier, ensure that you have these documents. Ensure you have these documents handy. It will not hurt you to actually have documents that show that you are a ready entrepreneur, like I've mentioned earlier. I'm sure I've made reference to ready. So it's actually do you more service to have your documents handy, just so that you meet up with the timelines and you're not running helter-skelter trying to meet up with submission timelines and pleading for an extension. Okay, thank you. Just to also mention that we have not selected participants for funding yet. The business plans are currently under review and we'll give you more, we'll share more communication via email as to when the feedback or the review is completed. We'll also share the feedback with you via email and let you know when you should expect feedback. Thank you so much.
OK, thank you, Adaora. Donc, dans la suite, concernant le point 5 sur les détails bancaires, nous signalons que les participants des pays comme le Cameroun, le Sénégal, la Tanzanie, le Kenya, l'Ouganda et le Mozambique, vous devez ouvrir un compte bancaire à la banque UBA. Ça, c'est nécessaire. Maintenant, pour ceux qui sont au Togo et au Malawi, vous devez simplement ouvrir un compte bancaire dans une banque de renom. Voilà ce qu'on attend de vous. OK. En point 6, pour la lettre de référence bancaire, pour ceux qui sont à UBA, on va vous donner une lettre de référence bancaire afin que les gens de UBA puissent vous reconnaître et puissent vous faciliter l'ouverture de compte. Faciliter l'ouverture de compte ne veut pas dire que vous n'allez pas remplir les conditions et eux, ils vont accepter. C'est à vous de respecter tout de même les conditions que la banque va vous demander parce qu'ouvrir un compte bancaire, ça respecte des conditions légales. OK. Pour les pays aussi où il n'y a pas UBA, en l'occurrence le Togo et le Malawi, on va aussi vous remettre une lettre de référence bancaire et on aimerait que ces lettres de référence bancaire soient mises sur le papier en tête de la banque en question, que ce soit UBA ou une banque qui n'est pas UBA. La lettre doit être mise sur le papier en tête de la banque et il doit aussi avoir le cachet et la signature. Donc, on reprécise une fois de plus que vous devez être prêt. N'attendez pas que votre nom sorte sur la liste des personnes qu'on doit financer pour commencer à courir après les délais. La société que vous créez, c'est votre société. Le compte que vous ouvrez, c'est votre compte. OK, over to you, Vania.
Thank you. Dando seguimento aos documentos necessários, temos os detalhes da conta bancária. As participantes que estão nos países em que existe uma representação do Banco UBA devem ter ou providenciar uma conta bancária, os detalhes da conta bancária no Banco UBA. E o Banco UBA está representado em Camarão, Senegal, Tanzânia, Quênia, Uganda e também Moçambique. Para os participantes que estão em países que não têm uma representação ou uma presença do Banco IYBA, é necessário que apresentem os detalhes da conta bancária que não são do IYBA. Isso inclui os países como Togo e também Malawi. As participantes têm que apresentar uma referência, uma carta referência, e as participantes que estão em países que existe um banco IYBA devem providenciar os detalhes da conta bancária e a carta referência. Será providenciado um modelo de carta que vai ser apresentado quando vocês forem aproximar ao banco e eles poderão dar apoio necessário. E, por favor, notem que a carta referência do banco tem que ser carimbada pelo banco para garantir a formalização ou garantir que o negócio está formal. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ivania. And
sorry, just one point that I forgot to mention.
Okay, no worries.
Só um ponto importante que eu me esqueci de reforçar. Ainda não existem participantes selecionadas para o financiamento, porque os planos ainda estão a ser revistos. Os planos de negócio e também os planos financeiros ainda estão a ser revistos. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ivania and Foko. So for the bank reference letter, be rest assured we'll send it to you via email. Okay? Yeah. Moving on. So this is just a sample of the bank reference letter. So you can see the letterhead there. Okay, you can see that the bank reference letter is stamped for UB and for non-UB. It was stamped and it was also signed by a bank official. And you can also see the account number and the account name. Okay, so that's about the templates. We ensure that it is on letterhead, it is signed, and it is stamped by the bank. So moving on, would invite shortly after Foko and Ivania translate, would invite Jacqueline to continue with the session on the upcoming opportunities via the IYBA-WE4A program. So Foko, please translate Ivania, then Jacqueline can take on baton from there. Thank you all so much for listening.
OK, thank you, Adora. Donc, on vous a présenté deux exemples de lettres de référence bancaire d'une banque UBA et d'une autre banque Access. Donc, un mail va vous être envoyé avec le modèle de lettre. Donc, pour la suite, nous allons faire les opportunités et Jacqueline va les présenter avant que nous allons traduire les opportunités qu'il y a en plus. OK, Ivania.
Thank you. Anteriormente, esteve a ser apresentado o modelo de carta que deve ser apresentado para o banco, em que lá contém as informações do banco e também o carimbo do banco que garante a formalidade da carta que vai ser apresentada. E agora a Jaqueline nos vai apresentar as próximas oportunidades que vocês poderão ter acesso dentro do IYBA-WE4A.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Then I will continue because I would like to have a look into the bigger picture of the journey you embarked. So here on the slide, you can see our different paths. We actually have 4 key stages I would like to introduce to you. The first one is the ideate stage, where your business idea takes shape and you can develop your entrepreneurial skills. Then we move forward to develop. This is all about understanding and navigating the entrepreneurial ecosystem, deepening your knowledge and skills. Moving to grow. So here we focus on access to finance and ensuring that your business is ready to take the next leap forward. And last but not least, more our overarching point, connect, where you join, for example, a powerful network to exchange and engage. So as you can see here, all these steps are interconnected, interlinked, and build up on each other, and hopefully bring your business vision to life. If we go, before I give over to translation, to the next slide, it's just a small overview, or just zoom in where you can see right now. Adora, could you please click for the next slide? Yes, perfect, thanks. Here you can see where you are currently on your journey. So you almost completed the ideate phase, but as you can see, this is not the ending, and there's a lot ahead for us to explore together. So yeah, looking forward to it. Oh no, you can go one back, Adora, thank you. Perfect. And now I would hand over to Foko and Ivania.
OK, thank you, Jacqueline. Donc, pour les prochaines étapes, nous allons vous présenter 4 phases que vous pouvez suivre. Il y a la phase d'idéation, la phase de développement, la phase de croissance et la phase de connexion. Donc, ces différentes phases vont être détaillées. Next, please. OK, donc, dans ces différentes phases, comme vous le voyez, on a les différents éléments qui permettent pour vous de comprendre exactement dans quelle phase est-ce que vous vous retrouvez. Est-ce que c'est l'idéation? Est-ce que c'est le développement? Est-ce que c'est la croissance ou est-ce que c'est la connexion? Donc, voilà des opportunités qui vont suivre ce que nous faisons actuellement avec vous et qui vont vous permettre de mieux développer votre entreprise ou votre projet. Merci. Over to you, Ivania.
Thank you. Agora vocês conseguem ver aqui 4 fases diferentes do projeto We4A, onde a primeira é onde vocês estão, que é a fase da ideação, que é onde vocês têm treinamentos do programa Tonelo Melo Foundation, e depois tem a fase do desenvolvimento, onde consiste em fortalecimento do ecossistema empreendedor e também melhoria dos serviços de desenvolvimento do negócio, e depois tem a fase de crescimento, onde é mais acesso ao financiamento da segunda fase, ou da fase de crescimento, e depois temos a quarta, que é conexão, onde é uma plataforma de partilha de conhecimento e também de networking. Next, please. E agora a Jaqueline vai apoiar a ir com mais profundeza nessas diferentes fases, e onde temos aqui a fase 4, que é capitalização das oportunidades de network, partilha de informação e também de conhecimento, e quais são as melhores práticas de negócios que vão fortalecer o crescimento e colaboração mútua.
Thank you so much. We stay on the slide for a second, so you don't have to move forward. Thank you, Vanya. Thank you, Foko. Because now I would like to concentrate a bit more on the breakdown of what's happening in the different phases. So I will skip the idiot phase because you almost completed it. But now the next step will be the develop phase. So here you will have the opportunity to attend country-specific business development services, for example, workshop trainings or advisory support tailored to your country-specific business landscape. So our country teams are already hard at working, planning costume activities to help you improve and expand your businesses. So you can already mark your calendars, as this is planned to start spring next year. However, you might already be contacted soon by our country teams. They can find out more about your needs as entrepreneurs, so they can create business development services that will really benefit you and your businesses. And talking about hardworking country teams, I would like to use this for a short shout out to Ivania, who is actually not a professional translator, but one of our project manager working in Mozambique, and took over last minute due to shortage to be here today for you guys to translate into Portuguese. So a round of applause in the chat would be great. So Ivania, thank you so much again for joining last minute.
Thank you, Jackie. It's a pleasure.
Going to the growth phase. So what can you do here? Here we work with implementing partners from Safim, Goodwill, and Investisseur and Partner. And I think most of you met already some of these people because they supported us in the master classes and were experts for the master classes. And they are in the team who will prepare or help you to prepare for investment readiness, access to finance, and connect you to other financing opportunities and further financial actors. And also here, please mark your calendars because this is already set for next year and the second quarter. So be ready for that. And then we are not finished here. We have more in our program that you can profit from. This is the connect phase. So here you have the access to a platform full of knowledge, resources, network events, and opportunities to exchange ideas, experience with fellow entrepreneurs. And we think this network is really important. It's a really important tool for you to continue your success because we believe that when we come together, we go even stronger. And I know in some countries you were already contacted to take part in some of these events. So that's amazing. And if you're not were contacted, I'm sure there will be some more information soon. And with this deep dive into the 3 different upcoming parts, I would like to hand over to Foko and afterwards to Ivania.
Thank you very much, Jacqueline. Donc, comme on vous l'a dit, après avoir fait l'idéation, qui est la phase où nous sommes maintenant, la deuxième phase, ça sera le développement de vos entreprises et de vos projets. Donc ici, le GIZ a déjà tout préparé et les différents responsables pays de chacun de vos pays vont vous contacter afin de pouvoir adapter votre projet au pays et vous apporter toutes les consultations nécessaires pour pouvoir développer votre projet. Donc, en plus, au niveau, et on vous le dit, ça sera dès l'année prochaine, donc essayez d'arranger vos calendriers parce qu'on va vous prendre en charge, on va vous mettre dans un processus qui va permettre de développer votre entreprise en tenant compte des contraintes de chacun des pays. Dans la phase 3, qui est la phase de croissance, donc parallèlement, dans cette phase, on va effectivement vous aider à être plus prêt pour le financement conséquent à la croissance d'une entreprise. On va faire l'accélération de votre entreprise afin de pouvoir permettre que vos produits soient vraiment compétitifs, que ce soit dans les pays respectifs ou à l'international. Et pour cela, il y aura des ateliers. Il pourrait arriver qu'on fasse même des conférences internationales et qu'on implique plusieurs autres pays ou consultants dans l'aventure dans laquelle vous allez être impliqué. Donc, voilà globalement. Over to you, Ivania.
Thank you. E esta é a apresentação das próximas fases que partilhamos agora, que na segunda fase do projeto IYBA-WE4A, vocês terão acesso a serviços de apoio ao empreendedorismo feminino que são personalizados para o contexto específico de cada país WE4A, e aqui vocês terão acesso a serviços de desenvolvimento de negócios. Neste momento, as equipas dentro dos países, e eu tenho o privilégio de ser uma parte da equipa da componente 2, estamos a trabalhar na preparação do plano de atividades e também teremos uma análise das necessidades das empreendedoras que também nos apoiará a fazer o design das intervenções que nós vamos fazer de acordo com o resultado das necessidades que vocês vão apresentar para nós, e com base nisso vamos desenvolver junto com parceiros serviços de desenvolvimento de negócios personalizados. Aqui vocês vão ter acesso a esses serviços, por exemplo, workshops, consultorias ou mentorias e outros tipos de serviços de apoio ao empreendedorismo. E na componente 3, vocês terão apoio a melhoria das competências para estarem prontas para receber financiamento e também treinamento em acesso ao financiamento para poderem acelerar os vossos negócios e alcançar a próxima fase, e também ter acesso a serviços de financiamento formais. Aqui nós trabalhamos com parceiros de implementação como a Goodwell, o IP e o Safin, que vocês já tiveram oportunidade de se conectar ou conhecer alguns deles, como tiveram algumas sessões de masterclasses. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the translation to Foko and Ivania. Yeah, and now I told you a lot of things you can join and you can expect and you can participate. And you're probably now wondering, how will you know about the next steps and opportunities? So you can click on the next slide, please. So there are different options. So for the growth phase in general, there will be a call for applications where you can apply via an application portal. This will also be shared via social media, but no worries if you are not so active, you don't know where to look. We will also be reaching out to you via email. So all of you finished the training, despite if you won the seed capital or not, you will all be informed because we will all be happy to see you again in our next activities. So we will inform you about what will coming up, like country-specific events or workshops and all the opportunities within W4A. So please keep an eye on your email inbox for these updates so you can take full advantage of the opportunities ahead. So thank you. And over to you, Foko and Ivania.
OK. Donc, pour ce qui est de la suite, vous aurez les informations par email. Et la bonne nouvelle, c'est que vous ayez le site capital à cette phase de réaction ou non, vous aurez accès aux différentes prochaines opportunités. Donc, ça veut dire que vous allez être informé par email ou bien d'ailleurs par les réseaux sociaux par rapport aux appels à candidature. Et tout le monde sera admis. Que vous ayez reçu le capital d'amorçage à cette phase-ci ou pas, vous serez éligible aux prochaines phases. Donc, on vous encourage à veiller sur vos emails et surtout à interagir sur les réseaux sociaux parce qu'il va y avoir des appels à participation, des appels à projet. Thank you.
Bom, agora vocês podem estar a se perguntar como é que vocês vão ficar informadas sobre as oportunidades que vêm. Não se preocupem, porque nós vamos partilhar as informações convosco por e-mail e também vocês podem ter informações em páginas que vocês já seguem. E então pedimos, por favor, que vocês fiquem atentas aos vossos e-mails e nós vamos contactá-las para as próximas oportunidades. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And with that, I will hand back to Adora for the Q&A session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline. That was very insightful. Okay, so if you have any question, I think we are open to receiving your questions now. You can drop your questions in the comment section and we'll pick it up from there. So also note that we might not be able to address all the questions during this session, but we'll try as much as possible to pick the salient ones. Then if we are not able to address your question, please, you have the liberty or the right to send us an email, inquiries@20ilumilifoundation.org, or you can send the email directly to me, adora.okolie@20ilumilifoundation.org. And for mentorship issues, you can send an email to tobena.etonu@20ilumilifoundation.org. He would provide you responses or he will support you if you're having any issue reaching out to your mentor or not able to connect with your mentor. So moving on to the question and answer session. Foko, do you mind translating that before I start reading out the questions on YouTube?
OK, thank you. Donc, nous allons passer maintenant à la session de questions-réponses. Okay. On ne pourra pas malheureusement répondre à toutes les questions, mais toujours est-il que vous avez la possibilité d'envoyer vos questions à tout moment à la Fondation à l'adresse email inquiries@20ilumilifoundation.org ou bien vous pouvez faire vos mails directement à Adaora. Elle a donné son email adaora.okoli@20ilumilifoundation.org. Ou bien aussi pour des questions concernant le mentoring. Vous avez Tobena qui est disponible pour aussi lui envoyer un email. Donc, on va maintenant procéder aux quelques questions qu'on va prendre dans le chat box. Merci. Over to you, Ivania.
Obrigada, thank you. Agora vamos abrir a sessão de perguntas e respostas, mas por favor sejam informadas que nem todas as respostas vão poder ser respondidas agora, porque por causa da questão do tempo também, mas quem tiver questões pode fazer pode escrever para o e-mail do Tony Lumelo Foundation, and I will ask you please to write here in the chat the email that they can approach you, please.
Okay, I'm doing that. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much, Ivania and Popo. So I'll drop my email address and Toby's email address on the chat box for you to pick it up from there. Moving on. So I've seen a question from Abija Jackie. Hello TF, should the tax certificates be notarized? No, you don't need to notarize your tax certificates. You just need something. You just need an evidence that your business is registered with the tax authorities in your country. Okay, there's no need to notarize it. Your tax document should just have your business name, or if you're a sole proprietorship and it's tied to your name, you should just present that. So it should not be notarized. How long will it take? I've seen a question, how long will it take for the business plan review to be completed? So don't worry about that. Okay, we'll send you a communication via email as to when it is completed. It is currently being reviewed. So just have it at the back of your mind. But be rest assured that the business plans are currently being reviewed, and we'll share an email when the feedback, when we have when we are sending out, as to when we'll send out the feedback. So keep your mind at rest. What next? What other question? Okay, I think Foko can translate this, then Foko and Ivania can translate this, then I'll take on the other question.
Donc, il y a une personne qui a posé la question que est-ce qu'on doit avoir le document fiscal notarié? Non, le document fiscal ne doit pas être notarié. Vous allez juste faire ce qu'on vous a demandé en respectant les éléments qu'on vous a donnés. C'est-à-dire que le document fiscal doit être au nom de l'entreprise. Si c'est à votre nom, il faudrait que vous puissiez faire un mail pour le justifier. Soit peut-être à votre nom parce que c'est un établissement, il n'y a pas de problème. Mais si c'est au nom, à votre nom, et que ce n'est pas un établissement, envoyez un email pour justifier, on vous l'a dit. Donc, pour ceux qui s'inquiètent pour la date à laquelle on va faire le feedback concernant les commentaires concernant le business plan, ne vous souciez pas. En temps opportun, vous serez informé. OK, thank you. Ivania.
Thank you. Alguém colocou uma questão no chat se o certificado fiscal precisaria ter se precisaria fazer o reconhecimento no notário, e a resposta é que não precisa, desde que ele contenha o nome do negócio e também os vossos nomes. Sorry, could you please repeat the second question?
Okay, I don't know what the first question you read, but I think the second question was when would the business plan? Okay, go ahead, Ivania.
I was saying that the first question was regarding the
tax
certificate. Is it
okay.
Tax certificate?
Okay, so the second question is when will the business plan review be completed? Should I repeat the answer?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I mentioned that the business plan review, the completion of the business plan review will be communicated to the entrepreneurs via email. So they should be rest assured that currently the business plans are being reviewed, and when it is completed, we'll send them their feedback via email.
Okay,
it's not going to exceed, I think it's not going to exceed this year. So they should just be rest assured that after the business plan is reviewed, we'll send them their feedback.
Ok, thank you. A segunda questão era em relação ao tempo que vai durar o tempo da revisão dos planos de negócios, e a resposta é que não se preocupem, assim que o processo de revisão for terminado, serão informadas por e-mail, mas não se preocupem que não chegará até o próximo ano, o ano que vem. Então fiquem atentas aos vossos e-mails, porque vos serão informadas. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So I saw a question from Mary Nzigwa. She said, does it mean with this information session now we are eligible for the part 1 up to seed funding? No, no. Everyone that was invited to this information session are the people that have their business plans currently being reviewed. So because you have been invited to this information session does not mean you are eligible for seed capital. Only top performing business plans and have met up with all the criteria that we have set that will be shortlisted to receive seed capital. So being part of this information session is not an automatic guarantee that you are eligible for seed funding. I hope this is clear. Foco, please translate. Ivania, please translate.
Yes, ok. Donc, la question à laquelle on répond maintenant, c'est celle de savoir, est-ce que ça veut dire que nous sommes déjà éligibles pour le capital d'amorçage? La réponse est non. On dit actuellement, on est encore en train de faire la revue de vos business plans. Après, on va faire les commentaires sans attendre de vous une réaction. Et puis, il y aura la liste de ceux qui vont être financés. Donc, à ce niveau-ci, vous n'êtes pas encore finançable. On attend encore la revue des business plans et la chute du programme. Over to you, Ivania.
Thank you. Teve uma questão que perguntava se o fato de serem convidadas para participar dessa sessão de informação significa que já tinham sido elegíveis para o capital inicial. E a resposta é não. Não há a participação nesta sessão, não é uma garantia que foram selecionadas, porque, como foi mencionado, esse vai ser um processo que exige critérios de avaliação e só os planos que vão ter uma boa performance ou um bom desempenho, uma boa avaliação vão ser selecionados e comunicados. Então, para essa sessão foi um convite aberto. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So, for clarity, please ensure that the documents that you have has the same name across. So for uniformity's sake, it should not be your business registration certificate should not have one name. Your bank account details or bank account information should not have another name. Right? So it should be your business name. You should use your business name to open a business bank account, not your personal name. I hope this is clear. Then for entrepreneurs in Malawi who is saying that, I'm seeing a question from Messi. Messi said in Malawi, they are not processing new ID cards. Can we use the ones we have, because the processing of new ID cards will commence next year after election? Yes, please, you can go ahead, submit your ID cards, and don't worry, be rest assured that we'll review these documents, and if they are not good enough, we'll reach out to you. We'll send you an email that this and this and this is not good about your document, or it's not accurate, and provide us with an updated document. So just be rest assured. Any document that is not viable or not good enough would reach out to you via email to provide an updated document. Except you do not meet the timelines, that's when there might be some issues, but we'll reach out to you if we review documents and you have not met up with our expectation. Foco, please translate.
Okay. Yes. Donc, nous avons une question du Malawi. C'est une candidate qui dit, est-ce que, donc apparemment au Malawi, il y a un problème au niveau de la pièce d'identité. Elle dit qu'elle peut d'abord soumettre ce qu'elle a maintenant et puis, est-ce que ça va passer? On dit oui, vous allez soumettre ce que vous avez maintenant, ça va passer parce qu'il y a toujours des enquêtes qu'on fait de façon particulière avant de faire les opérations. Il y a un comité d'audit. Donc, et de la réponse que j'ai suivie, elle parle des élections. Donc, ce qu'on a dit, c'est que l'essentiel, c'est qu'il y a une correspondance entre votre nom et le nom qu'il y a sur les différents documents. C'est-à-dire le document bancaire, par exemple, le nom qui doit être le nom de l'entreprise. Et là où votre nom personnel doit être, ça doit être un nom qui correspond aussi au nom qui est sur la pièce officielle que vous avez utilisée. Donc, à chaque temps, on vérifiera un certain nombre de cas. Over to you, Ivania. I have some question in French, Adora. Ivania, you have the floor.
Thank you. Aqui houve uma questão, mas antes dela, deixou-se aqui um ponto de clarificação para que vocês possam garantir a consistência do nome do vosso negócio nos diferentes documentos. Então, se um documento vocês colocaram um certo nome do vosso negócio, tem que garantir a consistência nos outros e ter certeza que não estão em vosso nome pessoal, tem que estar em nome formal do negócios. E depois teve uma questão vinda do Malawi em relação aos documentos que foram submetidos. Em casos que hajam documentos que precisam ser atualizados ou que não foram submetidos corretamente, vos serão comunicados para fazer a atualização, desde que estes tenham sido submetidos no período estipulado para o fazer. Thank you.
Coco, please take your question in French.
Ok, donc, nous avons une question de Brinda A, qui dit, pour les personnes dont les entreprises ne sont pas encore légalisées, comment fait-on quand on n'a pas le compte bancaire professionnel? Comment fait-on quand on n'a pas le compte bancaire professionnel? Ok, j'ai traduit ça en anglais pour que Adaora puisse répondre. Okay, Adawa, Brenda is asking that for those who don't yet have legalized enterprise, how are they going to proceed to open a professional account? Please answer.
Okay. So that's why I encourage everyone to register their business with the business authorities in their country. So it's until you register your business before you're able to open a business account. So I'm not sure there's any bank that will give you a business bank account without a business registration certificate. So ensure that your business is registered with business authorities in your country before you're able to open a business bank account. And also we'll let you know when to start submitting these documents. So you don't need to start sending documents to me. No, we'll send you an email as to when to start submitting. Oh, lastly, I saw a question. Foko, you can translate all at once, but I'll take this question first and you translate everything at once. I'll take this last question before we end the session. I think we're running out of time. So a question from Asha, how about age limit criteria for applicants? So there's no age limit, okay? Just ensure you're an adult to actually carry out the business. Ensure you're an adult. There's no age limit. I think that's just about it. And for other questions, please just send an email and we'll be happy to respond to you. Coco, please translate Ivania afterwards. Thank you.
Ok, thank you, Adora. Donc, pour la question de Brinda, c'est pour ça qu'on vous a dit vous devez être prêt. Parce qu'il n'y a aucun pays où vous allez ouvrir un compte bancaire professionnel sans que la société soit d'abord créée. Vous devez d'abord créer votre entreprise avant d'ouvrir le compte bancaire professionnel. Ne faites pas comme si vous voulez seulement qu'on vous donne l'argent même dans votre poche ou bien dans votre maison. Créez votre entreprise pour vous-même, respectez tout ce qu'on vous demande dans vos pays, par rapport à vos lois et vous aurez accès au site capital qu'on va vous donner. Les délais n'ont pas encore été mis en place. Quand on va vous envoyer un email et qu'on va vous demander d'envoyer les documents, c'est à ce moment-là que vous allez envoyer les documents. Pour l'heure, vous devez être en règle. Vous devez avoir créé vos entreprises ou vous continuez à le faire. N'envoyez pas encore de documents. On n'a pas encore demandé que vous envoyez des documents, mais on vous le demandera le moment venu. Tout ce qu'on vous demande, c'est soyez prêts. N'attendez pas qu'une liste sorte pour chercher à ouvrir vos entreprises. Si c'est tard, tant pis pour vous. Il n'y aura pas de rallonge de temps. Dernière question, l'âge limite. Il n'y a pas d'âge limite. Soyez juste adulte. Quel que soit l'âge, vous êtes éligible à ce programme. Dès lors que vous êtes adulte et que vous pouvez créer une entreprise. Over to you, Ivania.
Thank you, Foco. Apologies, but actually I didn't get that well, the question, because it was written in French. I just got the answer. If you allow me, I can share the answer. Então, aqui só para reforçar que encorajamos que vocês façam a formalização dos negócios nas entidades legais de registro de negócios, porque só assim vocês vão conseguir ter uma conta bancária. Porque vemos que pode ser difícil conseguir ter uma conta bancária sem antes ter os registros legais da empresa. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. I hope we've been able to address some salient questions in this session. I hope we've been able to also meet your expectation as to updates on the program, updates on Component 2, and everything around the IYBA-WE4A program this year. So for further questions, like I mentioned, please do send us an email, and also try to check your emails regularly. just so that you do not miss out on our emails. You can ensure that the mails are not in your junk. Check your junk or your spam folders regularly to be sure that you don't miss out on our emails. And you can also asterisk our emails in your mailbox, just so that it's in your primary mailbox and you don't miss out on any of our mails. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for participating in the program. We hope to see you at the next session. Vania and Boko, please translate.
Ok, donc pour finir, nous vous recommandons de toujours vérifier vos emails, que ce soit les spams ou l'endroit où on envoie les mails indésirables. On peut vous envoyer un email et ça rentre là-bas. Donc, regardez régulièrement vos emails pour être sûr que vous n'avez pas un email qu'on a envoyé et que vous n'avez pas vu. Donc, nous vous remercions d'avoir été à l'écoute pour cette session et à la prochaine. Bye. Ivania, you have the floor.
Thank you. Agora, como notas de encerramento, encorajamos que, para garantir que vocês estejam sempre informadas e atualizadas sobre o programa IYBA-WE4A 2024, que fiquem atentas aos vossos e-mails sobre o programa. E, adicionalmente, verifiquem também os vossos e-mails no spam, só para garantir que algumas mensagens não tenham caído lá e vocês estejam informadas. Esperamos que essa sessão tenha sido valiosa e frutífera para a partilha de informação e também para responder algumas questões. Como dissemos, se vocês tiverem questões adicionais ou quiserem mais detalhes ou esclarecimentos, não hesitem em contactar o Túnel do Melo Foundation através do e-mail que foi deixado lá mais acima. Muito obrigada, foi um prazer estar convosco. Thank you.
Obrigada. Let's see. Jacqueline, do you have any last words before we end the session?
No, thank you so much. I already had the honor to have the opening remarks, so I will leave the closing words to you, Adora, and only thank you so much to everyone taking the time today to be here with us, and I'm looking forward to meeting you on the path forward. Thank you. First translation and then back to Adora.
Ok, merci encore pour avoir participé à cette session. Vivement à la prochaine.
Em português, a Jaqueline gostaria de endereçar a sua gratidão pela vossa participação nesta sessão e esperamos vos ver na próxima. Obrigada.
Okay. Thank you all once again for joining and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.